Warning, this video contains strong emotional themes, hence this video is not meant to offend any being. However, if you are offended, I apologize. Watch at your own risk. The word caught your attention, didn't it? The truth is, suicide catches everyone's attention. It's the actions leading up to suicide that go unnoticed. Preventing suicide, breaking the silence. It can be hard to remember how it felt to be a teen. Caught in that gray area between childhood and adulthood, sure, it's a time of tremendous possibility, but it also can be a period of stress and worry. There's pressure to fit in socially, to perform academically, and to act responsibly. Adolescence is a time of sexual identity and relationships and a need for independence that often conflicts with the rules and expectations set by others. Young people with mental health problems such as anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, or insomnia are at higher risk for suicidal thoughts. Teens going through major life changes, parents divorced, moving, a parent leaving home due to military service or parental separation, financial changes, and those who are victims of bullying are at a greater risk of suicidal thoughts. If you saw an individual trying to commit suicide, what would you do?
If I saw an individual trying to commit suicide, I would definitely try to coax them out of doing it, tell them that there's always another option, and that all they need is like somebody to show them that they're there for them.
Okay. What do you consider as signs of a suicidal person?
Jokes about suicide, but it's like you know they're serious about it. Depression. Honestly, I don't know anything else. Just look out for that.
How would you feel if someone you were trying to help commit suicide?
I would feel devastated, because at that point, it's like you tried everything you could to keep them out of this situation in the first place. But at the end of the day, it just didn't work.
Okay, if you bullied an individual and they committed suicide as a result, how would they make you feel?
I feel like, excuse my French, I feel like a crappy person. Because I personally don't agree with it. But if I was that bully and I was in their shoes and everything, I would still definitely feel bad about it. Because like, it always starts off as, it's a joke, and oh, we're just messing around, and they don't really mind. Because you never know the steps the action somebody can take to get away from a certain situation. They don't understand that talking about it and, finding a group of people you're comfortable with and that can be there for you, like your backup. People don't have that, so they miss out on that, and then they end up taking their life.
Okay, what do you think you can do to prevent suicide?
Well, they got the suicide prevention hotline. You can talk to them, offer them, give them counseling sessions, and just generally be there for them. Be nice to people.
Okay, and what are some final thoughts you want to leave the audience with to encourage them that suicide is not their final choice?
I would say talk to people. It might be one of the hardest things. You might have trust issues and everything, and that's understandable. But if you know at the end of the day you might not wake up today or tomorrow, you just feel like giving up, you just open up to people. Let people in and see that, because whether you realize that or not, there's always somebody there that's gonna miss you.
Yay. There are many causes of suicide. However, depression is the most common of the causes of teen suicide. Peer pressure, financial problems, substance abuse, failure or loss, such as breaking up with a girlfriend or boyfriend, failing a big exam, or witnessing family turmoil are some of the smaller causes. Suicide is the third leading cause of death for young people between the ages of 15 and 24 years. Suicide is the fourth leading cause of death for children between the ages 10 and 14. Out of every 3 cases of suicide reported every 15 minutes in India, one is committed by a youth in the age group of 15 to 29. Every 90 minutes, a teenager tries to commit suicide in India. Girls attempt suicide about twice as often as boys. Yet boys die by suicide about 4 times as often as girls. Teen suicide warning signs: dramatic changes in personality, issues and trouble with friends and loved ones, difficulty concentrating, signs of depression, listlessness, changes in sleeping habits, changing in eating habits, doesn't worry about appearance, expresses the thought that no one cares, talks about suicide, complaining regularly of being sick, writes poems or stories or draws pictures of death, makes plans to take their own life. What would you do?
I would try to stop them in my best way and confront them and ask them what's wrong and try to stop them.
What do you consider as signs of suicide?
Depression. I mean, sometimes you can tell when something is wrong with somebody, so you'll just have to pay attention. But you should be able to tell, I guess.
How would you feel if someone you were trying to help committed suicide?
Someone I was trying to help. Yeah, I would feel guilty because I would feel like the help I was trying to give towards them didn't work, and so I would feel guilty. Like I would feel like there was more I could have done, and I didn't.
Okay. If you bullied an individual and they committed suicide as a result, how would you feel?
Guilty because you shouldn't be bullying nobody from the first place. But yes, say in that situation, if I was bullying somebody and they committed suicide, I would feel very guilty because more than likely I didn't plan on it going that far, and it was just being childish and trying to get laughs or whatever, and now somebody took their life, so I would feel guilty. Like I probably would. You know what? No.
What do you think people can? What do you think you can do to prevent suicide?
Be more nice to people. You know, greet people, give people compliments. You know, just to uplift them because you never know what somebody's going through. You know, if I see someone upset, to go and talk to them and, you know, try to uplift them.
Okay, and what are some final thoughts you want to share with the audience to encourage that suicide is not their final choice?
There's always somebody that you can talk to, and suicide should never be a choice.
Okay. No matter what life throws at you, never give up. If I can overcome suicide, I know you can too. Don't even let a bully get you down because of the fact that they're bullying you because they're self-conscious about themselves. They're probably and most likely jealous of what you have. So don't ever let them get you down. Most of all, stop listening to others' opinions. 1, they're irrelevant. 2, they're not going to cover a vote either. With that being said, no one can judge you because you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you are stunning. You are an amazing person. Don't let nobody get you down because nobody can judge you that way. Be yourself. People come in many different shapes, complexions, and sizes. That means we're all unique and we're all beautiful in our own way. So don't let anyone else tell you otherwise because that's really stupid. And always remember to love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, then no one else will. At the end of the day, deep inside, you know you're beautiful, and of course, I know I'm beautiful. So don't let nobody tell you otherwise. And always remember to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, then no one else will.